Secretary Gibot Chodoro at ang pinangalan ang Chief PNP General Marbil. Parang apat yung pinangalanan sa isang interview ng ating Secretary ng DILG.
Can I answer that, ma'am?
Yes, please, you're recognized.
The question was, who planned this? I did not state in any way who planned it. The meeting was of executive privilege. It is a conversation between the president and the ones I mentioned. There were.
So what exactly did you say? Ano sinabi po ninyo?
They asked me-
Pagkaintindi namin, itong apat na pinangalanan ang siyang nagplano.
Ma'am, we're already invoking executive privilege in this matter.
Yes.
We're invoking executive privilege in this.
Yes, that's fine, but it's in
Yes.
the interview and it's
Yes, ma'am.
open.
It goes as far as the interview, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'd like to understand. I think your brother's trying
I
to
did not
explain
state in any
what he
way.
said in the interview, and I'm
They
happy
asked
to
me
hear.
if I planned it. I said it was not me. There were other people in the room, but we did not discuss any plans of any arrest.
Saan nanggaling yung mga pangalan na ito?
Ma'am, that again is executive privilege. Ma'am, let me
Pero
explain, ma'am. Let me
nandun
explain
sa
first, ma'am.
interview po eh.
Yes, yes,
Ang
ma'am.
liwanag
Let
eh.
me explain first, ma'am. We were discussing rumors of an impending arrival
Parang
based
hindi
on.
yung ganun ang dating sa amin eh. Ang
That
pagkaintindi
is the
namin,
whole
apat na
truth, ma'am.
plano.
That is what we were discussing rumors. Go ahead, ma'am.
Patugtog na lang natin para maintindihan na. So you deny that you're part and parcel of the planning and that the other persons you named, hindi rin sila kasali dun sa pagpapagano?
Again, ma'am, we were discussing the statement of the former president while he was in Hong Kong that he said that there was he said, in his words, ang rinig ko ay may warrant of arrest na ako. So that was the only basis of the conversation, ma'am.
So ito yung group effort ninyo.
Yes,
Pinagtulong-tulungan ninyo yung isang bahagyang chismis.
It was, ma'am, all of that is, again, the statement of the former president, not ours.
Okay, so walang kinalaman to. Pero para lamang sa kaprasong chismis, magtitipon-tipon pa yung mga sekretary ng kabinete. Nakakatuwa naman.
Call it what you may, ma'am.
Walang magawa. Opo, kung yung ICC may jurisdiction at hindi pa nag-umpisa ng anumang investigasyon nung nakaraang taon, nung Nobyembre, anong ibig sabihin ng presidente nung may pagbabago? Nung sinabi niya na hindi tayo hahadlang, pero hindi rin tayo magko-cooperate. Ba't niya sinabi yun? Biglang iba na ang tono, biglang nagbago. Kayo nga nagsabi, dapat talaga nagbabago ang palaisipan ng tao.
Ganun po talaga dapat po, hindi natin itataga sa bato ang pwede ko maging hindi totoo.
Siyempre natututo tayo sa
Oo, natatandaan po tayo. Oo.
Tama. So, ang ibig sabihin, ang Pangulo nagbago rin ang palaisipan.
Marahil po.
So, ang sa kanya, may jurisdiction na pala.
Hindi ko po pwedeng sabihin ang state of mind niya.
Opo.
Pero sinasabi ko lang, bilang tao, lahat po tayo pwede magbago ang pag-iisip.
Hindi ko naman hinihingi yung state of mind po. Ang tinatanong ko lang, maliwanag naman yung statement na sinabi niya na pwede tayong magpapasok ng ICC sa ating bansa. Pwera lang kapag illegal ang ginagawa. Tama?
Hindi mo natin sinasabing imbitado sila dito. Hindi mo natin sinasabi na haharapin natin sila. Ngunit ang tao mo ay labas-pasok sa Pilipinas.
Pero hindi
At tayo po ay mga being very hospitable people, we welcome all people who want to partake of the beauty of our country. Ayun po yung ating pinag-uusapan dito.
Pero hindi po ba yung mas maagang mga statement, yung mga unang statement, talagang hindi daw siya lalahok sa anumang investigasyon. Ngayon, hahayaan lang niya. Tama po.
Marahil po, marahil.
nagbago.
Sabi ko nga ho,
Nagbabago naman nga.
Nagbabago naman ang pagtingin natin lahat sa buhay. Hindi naman po ang pagtingin natin nung tayo 20 anyos at ngayon ay pareho pa rin.
Sana naman
Na tumatanda rin po tayo. Natututo rin po tayo.
So do you mean to tell me that after saying 100 times that the ICC has no jurisdiction, the President at the 101st time changed his mind and determined that there was somehow some kind of jurisdiction that allowed them to come here and investigate?
I cannot comment on his state of mind when he said that.
I don't think it's a question of state of mind, sir. It's statement.
His statement will speak for itself.
When did the executive then changed his mind, given that we are admitting he changed his mind, at least to some degree?
Well, I cannot agree to the. I mean, the question, ma'am, is very vague, if you ask me.
Hindi, nagbago, di ba? Nung una sabi niya talagang haharangan niya.
Because I cannot
Bawal,
as I said
dahil
earlier,
mga
ma'am,
korte.
I cannot-
Tapos biglang sinabi na bukas ang Pilipinas. Kung nag-iimbestiga sila, papasukin. Pwera lang pag may ginagawang illegal o may krimen.
Again, I can say that hindi ko pwede magkomento sa state of mind niya. Kung paano ko nag-iisip ang
Hindi ko
Pangulo,
naman tinatanong kung galit, wala naman akong tinatanong kung masaya. Yun ang state of mind. Ang tinatanong ko, doon sa sinabi, hindi ba maliwanag na nag-iba?
Sabi ko nga ho, lahat tayo nagbabago ng pag-iisip sa pagdaan po ng panahon.
Okay.
Tayo po natututo naman ng unti-unti at nauunawaan natin ang gusto ang mga pangyayari sa paligid natin.
Kung aaminin natin na nagbago ang pag-iisip, bakit? At kailan nagbago yung pag-iisip natin tungkol sa jurisdiction ng ICC? Bakit? At meron bang dahilan? Baka may alam ang DND, baka may alam ang NSC, para maintindihan natin kung saan na tayo ngayon. Kasi tayo ay nag-iimbestiga in aid of legislation. Gusto ko malaman saan ba tayo patungo. Ano na ba ngayon? Palibasa, eto nga, admitido natin, nagbago. Kung nagbago, saan na tayo ngayon?
Siguro po yung pag-unawa po ng ICC jurisdiction. Kasi nung nag-aapila pa tayo sa ICC, kasi nasabi natin na hindi tayo sa cloud dito, marahil yung isang pag-isip natin sa katotohanan na ang inahabol ng ICC ay hindi naman bansa, ngunit individual. Marahil yun po yung pag-unawa na nagbago sa ating lahat. Kasi hindi naman po estado natin ang hinihimok ng ICC, kundi po yung mga individual dito na nagkasala at yung naging biktima po ng mga krimen at ng mga pamilya po ng mga biktima ng mga pagpatay ng panahon na yun.
Okay. At sabihin natin may limited cooperation sa ICC. Sabihin natin, noong 13 November, si ASEC ES Bersamin pala, ay nagsabi that if the ICC refers the process to Interpol, which may then transmit a red notice to the Philippines, the government will feel obliged to consider the red notice. Parang may ganon, may statement ba dyan? Yung kay ES Bersamin.
Alala ko po yung statement na yun.
Ba naalala po
Opo,
niya?
opo.
Oo. So, yung pagbabago ay malinaw. Kasi pati si Executive Secretary, diniin na nagbago nga talaga. Tama po ba? Kasi sabi niya, kapag may pulang notisya.
Marahil dahil ito sa mga karanasan natin sa mga nakaraang buwan na tumutulong po ang Interpol sa ating bansa. Kaya ang paghalo natin sa Interpol ay ganun-ganun na lamang. Hindi po natin pinababayaan na magkasama na loob sa Interpol sapagkat sila po ay ating inaasahan sa maraming pagkakataon.
Tama, talagang lumalahok tayo at umaasa sa Interpol. Ngayon, noong January, kayo po nagsalita at tatanungin ko kung tama po ba to. At sinabi na the Marcos administration ay uupo kasama na ng ICC. Talagang uupo na natin to discuss certain areas of cooperation. So, hindi na no cooperation, no blocking, no limit. At tatalakayin ang ibang mga areas kung pwede, kung saan pwede makipagkaisa. Tama ba yun?
Hindi ko po naalala yung statement.
January 2025 po, sinabi ninyo, uupo kayo kasama ng ICC para malaman doon sa kanilang investigasyon ukol sa libo-libong pagpapatay ng drug war ni Presidente Duterte. Sabi mo, ayon sa report, na yung cooperation with an international tribunal ay pinapayagan sa ating batas. At yung ICC representatives have been going in and out of the country without any of us raising anything. January 2025 po.
So ano po yung tanong?
Ang sinasabi ko, what happened to the President's statement that the government will not lift a finger? And what happens to your own assertion that there will be no blocking but no cooperation. Ngayon, nakikipagtungo na tayo sa ICC.
Hindi, yun po yung sinasabi natin nagiging bukas ang ating isipan, ngunit hindi po natin ginawa. Hindi po tayo nakiupo, hindi tayo nakipag-usap. Yun po yung malinaw sa lahat.
Pero handa kayo noon, ngunit hindi natuloy. Ganun po ba?
Marahil mo, kung meron hong tutulay, pero wala naman hong tumuloy eh. Kaya wala hong nangyari.
Pero meron rin kayo sinabi that the ICC representatives as of January 2025 have been going in and out. Labas-pasok sila sa ating bansa. Hinahayaan lang natin.
Hindi ko po, hindi ko po alam yung pagpasok at paglabas nila.
Meron po.
Wala ko akong kaalaman sa pagpasok at paglabas. Marahil, sa kanila pag-iimbestiga, labas-pasok sila rito. Ngunit wala akong nagsasabi sa akin na ICC po yung labas-pasok dito. Wala pong ako report sa immigration. Wala po ako report sa ating mga...
Kayo po nagsabi, kaya ako naalaman na may ICC representatives na labas-pasok dito sa ating bansa na hindi tayo umaalma, hindi tayo nagre-reklamo. Yung ang pagkasabi po ninyo eh.
Ang sabi nga namin dati pa, kung wala ko silang nilalabag na batas, ay malaya po silang maglabas-pasok sa ating bansa. Katulad po ng kahit sino pang turista o sino pong nais bumisita sa ating bansa.
Iba po yung pakay ng turista, iba naman yata ang pakay ng kinatawan ng ICC. So, nag-iba na talaga. Sa bandang January ng 2025, hinayaan na natin sila na lumabas-pasok dito sa ating bansa. Ganun po ba?
Hindi po wala tayong hinahayaan, hindi lang po tayo nagtatanong kung hindi natin tinatanong ang lahat na labas-pasok dito kung sila po ay ICC.
Pero
Kasi nga, sa dami po ng labas-pasok sa atin, hindi po natin tinatanong.
So hanggang Enero nitong taon, talagang maliwanag na labas-pasok na yung mga ICC, ano?
Hindi ko po alam eh. Wala pa akong personal knowledge. I can only speak from personal knowledge.
Narito kasi sa Philippine Star at sinabi na I know that as anecdotally from people I know from the human rights community, they've been in contact here.
Oo, may mga nagkikwento po na may kausap silang ICC.
So alam mo rin ninyo. Kasi sabi mo in-identify pa ninyo yung source. Sabi ninyo yung human rights people. Nagko-contact
Oo nga, oo.
usap na. Di alam na ninyo na nandito na yung ICC.
Hindi ko po nalalaman kung nandun sila. Sinasabi lang nila, may kausap sila. Hindi yung sinasabi ko saan sila nag-usap at paano. Pero, siyempre marami yung gustong tumulay. Ngunit hindi naman natin, hindi ko nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na makilala talaga namin ang ICC o makaharap. Kahit kailan po hindi namin nakaharap ang ICC.
Pero alam ninyo na may galaw na sila at nag-iimbestiga na sila.
7 taon na po silang gumagalaw, ma'am. 7 taon na. Hindi naman ngayon lang yan eh. 7 years ago, the ICC was already investigating what happened during the drug war.
What happened 7 years ago? Parang nahinto eh. Bakit sinabi natin na hindi na tayo
Yun lang po yung aking recollection kung kailan sila nagsimula. Na parang 2016 nga, baka 9 years ago pa. Sinimulan na po nilang bantayan ang ating drug watch, yung ating drug war, nung nasimula po yung patayan.
Pero matibay ang ating kalooban, matibay ang paninindigan natin na hindi natin natutulungan at talagang tututulan natin pagkat meron tayong sariling pulis, may sarili tayong mga korte. Ang liwaliwanag nun.
Opo.
Bago lamang,
Meron po tayong panahon na binabantayan dito. May panahon po tayong binabantayan dito. 2016 hanggang 2019, doon po ang kainitan na drug war. At ito po, ang dami hong lumalapit sa aming opisina, humihingi ng tulong na maimbestigahan yung magpatay kung kani-kanino na lamang. Pero marami ho kami talagang
Kailan pumunta sa opisina ninyo? Kasi binabanggit ninyo, hindi pa Marcos administration, yung 2016 to 2019. Kailan nag-umpisa?
Simula ko sila pumunta sa amin, 2022 na.
Oo.
So matagal na ho nakalipas ang mga krimen na nangyari.
Pero nung umpisa, ang sinasabi natin, paulit-ulit, talagang hindi tayo tutulong at hindi natin hahayaan sila manghimasok. Nagsalita po ang ating mahal na Secretary John Vic na ang nagplano po rito, o yung pagkaintindi namin, ang nagplano ay kayo.
I would like
Secretary
to
Anyo, Secretary Gibot Chodoro, at ang pinangalan, ang Chief PNP, General Marbil. Parang apat yung pinangalanan sa isang interview ng ating Secretary ng
Can
DILG.
I answer that, ma'am?
Yes, please, you're recognized.
The question was, who planned this? I did not state in any way who planned it. The meeting was of executive privilege. It is a conversation between the president and the ones I mentioned. There were,
So what exactly did you say? Ano sinabi po ninyo?
They asked me-
Pagkaintindi namin, itong apat na pinangalanan ang siyang nagplano.
Ma'am, we're already invoking executive privilege in this matter.
yes.
We're invoking executive privilege in this
Yes,
matter.
that's fine, but it's in
Yes.
the interview, and it's
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
It goes as far as the interview, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'd like to understand. I think your brother was trying
I
to
did not state
explain
in any
what he
way.
said in the interview, and I'm
They
happy to
asked
hear
me if
it.
I planned it. I said it was not me. There were other people in the room, but we did not discuss any plans of any arrest.
Saan ang galing yung mga pangalan na ito?
Ma'am, that again is executive privilege. Ma'am, let me
Pero
explain, ma'am. Let me
nandun
explain
sa
first, ma'am.
interview po eh.
Yes, yes,
Ang
ma'am.
liwanag
Let
eh.
me explain first, ma'am. We were discussing rumors of an impending arrival
Parang
based
hindi
on,
yung ganun ang dating sa amin eh. Ang
That is-
pagkaintindi
that is
namin,
the
apat
whole
na
truth, ma'am.
plano.
that is what we were discussing rumors. Go ahead, ma'am.
Patugtog na lang natin para maintindihan ha.
What was and who was really on top of this? Kayo po ba? Because during the press conference, the president, it was you and the president.
Yes.
So ikaw po ba nagplano ng lahat ng ito?
Hindi naman, hindi naman. It was a group effort. Secretary Chidoro was there, Secretary Anyong was there too, and the President and I. So, hindi naman ako. Ako lang ay stand by that, ma'am. Last man standing doon sa Malacanang. I stand by that. Kasi Secretary Chidoro was working out of his office.
Eh, napakaliwanag po nung sinabi
Yes, ma'am.
ninyo. Wala
Yes,
namang
ma'am.
mapakiyaw-kiyaw dun sa
Yes, ma'am.
sinabi.
Yes, ma'am.
Patayin na muna natin. Pakaliwanag naman ang sabi ninyo, hindi ako mag-isa kahit ako ang kasama ng presidente nung
Yes,
nagsalita
ma'am.
sa press con, hindi ako mag-isa ang nagplano. Isang grupo kami. Tapos pinangalanan mo.
No, ma'am.
Eh, sinabi ninyo eh.
I state, ma'am, again, executive privilege, but ma'am,
Walang executive privilege
I-
kasi binunyag na
I
ninyo sa
must
TV.
state it very clear, as I stated very clear, that there was no mastermind. We were discussing mainly about what the president's statements were in Hong Kong, and it was based all on that statement, ma'am.
Sinabi ninyo na hindi kayo mag-isa na nagplano, kundi isang
There was no
grupo.
planning, ma'am.
Pero yun ang sabi eh.
I said, hindi ako nagplano.
May isang grupo na nagplano.
We were all talking about a rumor, ma'am, and that was all.
Rumor lang yun.
Yes, ma'am.
Group effort ang sabi mo eh. Ang tanong niya kung ikaw ang nagplano, tapos sabi mo,
There was no
hindi,
planning,
group
ma'am.
effort.
There was no planning, ma'am.
Ano yung, ano
earlier-
in-effort ng group
Ma'am,
kapag hindi
let
plano?
me-
I think that we're intruding into executive privilege already, ma'am. I think that we please
No, I'm
respect
just
our...
asking him to explain the media.
Yes, ma'am, but it's already a very thin dividing line between what transpires in a room between
I will-
cabinet members
I will-
and a media statement. But there's a very thin dividing line, ma'am.
Understood.
I hope that we can respect executive privilege.
Understood, and the Senate and the Secretary Chodor is fully aware. Every time there's a need to recess the executive session, I'm happy to do so, and I will do so when necessary. Pero ngayon, sinabi kasi sa TV, paliwanag naman din yun sa atin kung ano ibig sabihin. Kasi ang sinabi, hindi ako mag-isa na nagplano, may grupo kami.
They asked me if I had planned it. Sabi ko, I did not. I did not plan it. I said we were there, and not to skirt, ma'am, executive privilege. It was mainly because of the statements of the former president in Hong Kong that he said, in his words, ma'am, in Hong Kong, that, I think you have a clip, he said that, ang reading ko ay may ICC warrant of arrest na. That was the best of my recollection, ma'am.
So anong pinag-group effortan? Anong
To discuss the rumor, ma'am.
grupo na
But again,
pinangalanan
ma'am,
nyo?
as far as I will invoke executive privilege, there was no, you cannot plan on a rumor, ma'am.
Kaya nagtataka
So,
ako,
again,
bakit group effort? Eh, chismis lang naman yun.
Chismis na.
Kaya nga, kung chismis, bakit mag-group effort pa? Tapos pinangalanan mo pa lahat na
Maraming
nag-group
marites
effort?
naman doon to, ma'am. It
Labis
was,
naman yung Marites, dami-daming
it
Marites
was a
sa amin.
discussion of a rumor based on the statement of the president in Hong Kong.
Nakakatuwa lang dahil chismis lang pala eh. Bakit sesentensyahan yung tao sa base ng chismis?
It was a discussion of a rumor based on the statement of the president in Hong Kong.
So you deny that you're part and parcel of the planning and that the other persons you named, hindi rin sila kasali dun sa pagpaplano?
Again, ma'am, we were discussing the statement of the former president while he was in Hong Kong that he said that there was he said, in his words, ang reading ko ay may warrant of arrest na ako. So that was the only basis of the conversation, ma'am.
So ito yung group effort ninyo.
Yes, ma'am.
Pinagtulong-tulungan ninyo yung isang bahagyang chismis.
It was, ma'am, all of that is, again, the statement of the former president, not ours.
Okay, so walang kinalaman to. Pero para lamang sa kaprasong chismis, magtitipon-tipon pa yung mga sekretary ng kabinete. Nakakatuwa naman.
Call it what you may, ma'am.